Welcome back to our channel, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had any alcoholic that is still suffering, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to all the patrons. I love you. You're the heartbeat of this channel. Believe me when I tell you, you're the only thing keeping this going. Stay tuned for your well-deserved shout out at the end. This episode right here, man. Hector, alcoholic. I got 14 years of sobriety today. 1-4. All right, how the hell did I get here? Right now I'm in Vegas. Don't trip, though. I'm here on a job opportunity, on a gig. It's a blessing, right? Me personally, I believe I was an alcoholic since birth, hereditary. My grandfather was an alcoholic. I grew up in Brawley, California. There really isn't shit to do there besides drink alcohol, do drugs, get pregnant at a young age. I think they got a Best Buy now in El Centro, but nevertheless, it was normal at that time to be a teenager and drinking alcohol. It was fucking normal, right? So I didn't think there was anything different than me, except for the fact that I was hiding a bottle of Jose Cuervo in my backpack, in my closet at the age of 15 from my parents, living at my parents' house. Also, except for the fact where I was continuously going to parties on the weekends and getting drunk. And my parents finally told me, hey, you can stay in our house and follow our rules, or you can get out and fucking do whatever you want. That was an easy choice for me later. So at 16, I bounced, went to go live with my friends, stayed at my friend Jason's house. And I continued to drink, with the goal of joining the army to shaping up, to get it out of my system, to man up. Again, I'm an alcoholic. Anybody that's an alcoholic or knows an alcoholic, that's not how this fucking disease works at all. And I had no idea. I took a little break of drinking when I was in basic training because, of course, you cannot drink in there. But then when I hit Germany, it was back off to the races. 18 years old, Germany, fucking German beer, Oktoberfest, German women. Fuck me, man. No, don't fuck me. Oh, excuse my language. It was it intensified, right? I wasn't getting in trouble yet, but my drinking had definitely progressed. I was spared a lot of times. They looked out for me, my leaders, when there was an alcohol-related incident. Then I go to Iraq, and I come back at the age of 20. And that's when it got dark, right? It was already, my drinking was already a problem, but when I came back from Iraq and the alcoholism at the age of 20, right? I started at 15, 20. That's when it got dark. I was drinking a fifth of vodka a night, coupled with a fifth of vodka a night, weighing 130 pounds, 20 years old, coupled with a 6-pack of Coronas. And I'm not glorifying alcohol usage. I don't do that. But just giving you a idea. I didn't know whether I was awake or asleep. I honestly didn't. It was a blur. It was coupled with post-traumatic stress disorder, undiagnosed. It was bad. Okay, it was extremely bad. And making sure my roommate don't come in. We're sharing a room. We got a gig going on here. You guys will see me on the news tonight, possibly. So, it got bad. It got dark, right? Not wanting to live, wanting to die, begging God for me to die, being a manipulator, master manipulator, self-sabotager, the best self-sabotager, destroying relationships, destroying friendships, burning bridges, just a fucking wake of destruction in my path. All as a result of alcoholism. And I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. I didn't want to see it. I refused to believe the fact that all my problems were based on alcohol, right? Because I had made up the excuse that, nah, Dad, I'm not acting like this because of my alcohol, because of the beer. It's because I saw this in Iraq. It's because I saw my friends get killed. It's because we kill people. The truth of the matter is I'm an alcoholic, right? I'm an alcoholic, fucking by definition. So after making every attempt to possibly fucking end my own life, drinking and driving, driving excessively fast, messing around with fucking married women, doing dope, fucking, and I couldn't die, right? I couldn't die. I couldn't live and I couldn't die. I couldn't stay sober and I couldn't get drunk. The gift of desperation. Couple trips to jail, couple crashed cars. There was a time that my dad let me borrow his brand new Corolla, brand spanking new, because my truck was in the shop. And what did I do? I went out and drank fucking margaritas with my friend, and fucking got and totaled his fucking car, man. I would eventually pay it back, but worse than that is losing the trust of family members. Eventually, I got to a point where I hit my bottom, 10/31/10, and that was when I reached out for help at the VA hospital. Went to the emergency room and said, I need help. There's something wrong with me. Every time I drink, something bad happens. That was in 2010, and it took a lot of work of the introductions to a certain program, making an inventory of my character defects, making amends to those that I had harmed, taking guilt therapy research classes on how to address survivor's guilt. Was it hard? 100. Oh fuck, it was hard, right? It was absolutely hard, but it was necessary, right? And I always tell people that reaching out for help was the most courageous thing I ever did. And everything I've done, that was the hardest thing for me to do, right? So if you're out there struggling, understand you're not alone, and understand there's a way. Love you guys. Keep pushing forward.